So we're speaking a couple of days after our 1895 Cup exit to Batley. What were you taking out of that game as positives, and what was the mood like in the camp after?
Yeah, it was pretty, we wanted to go on a run, obviously get to Wembley, but it wanted to be. I think for the majority of the game we played well. It was just a couple of maybe lapses, not reacting to a couple of bounces of the ball, which cost us. That Dewsbury went on length because we didn't react quick enough, and that's what cost us in the end, really. But yeah, there was a lot of positives to take out of it. We completed well. We defended. I thought we defended well, but it just wasn't meant to be on the day. It's one of them things. Golden point out can happen, and that's what happened.
Despite that exit, it has been a good year for the Knights so far, sitting in the playoff spots. Has there been a standout moment for you this season in its entirety, or has it all been progressive, would you say?
It's all been progressive. We're just looking to build throughout the year. We started well against Toronto. All right, we got the loss, but I think that was like a solid foundation to what we wanted to show the league that we can do, kind of thing. And people are probably like wrote us off thinking, no, we won't be able to maintain it, but we have so far, and that's what we want to do. Finishing the season, we want to finish the season strong and then see what happens at the end of the year.
You're one of the most experienced players in terms of having played in Super League. Do you find yourself helping the likes of Jason Bassett and Judah Massive come along and develop?
Yeah, I do what I can to help, obviously. The couple of young kids, I'm not my oldest myself, but if they need anything, I'm here to help them. I answer any questions, I give my take on whatever. But yeah, they're both playing really well. Especially Bassett, he's somebody who's come from the lower league and he's worked his way up, and he's probably one of the first names on the team sheet at the minute. So it's just a credit to him for what he's done this year.
This Sunday sees you facing your third match in 7 days, and you've played in the first two, no doubt hoping to play in the third. What challenges does that pose regarding preparation and recovery?
It's pretty tough, it's just short turnarounds. You just need to try and make sure you're keeping on top of things, you just need to try and dial things down, tonight I'd imagine just be a pretty low intensity kind of night, because at the end of the day you played 3 games, so you just need to manage that and be smart with it. But yeah, it is what it is. They've played on. I think they played Wednesday too, so both in the same boat. So there's no excuses from us.
And a final one. We played Dewsbury earlier in the season. It was a tight game that we ultimately came back and won. What are you expecting from them this Sunday?
Same again, I'd imagine. I think they've got a pretty decent score past them, I think, so they'll be looking to put that right. And we played them, I think it was second round of the year, and there was beating us up until 10 minutes, and it wasn't until the 10 minutes we just managed to come through with a bit of class, I suppose. We got a couple of breaks and we just managed to get over the field, and we're full expecting it's going to have to be a full 80-minute performance for us to get the win.